how does experimental economics relates to the Austrian School of Economics?
I think it's actually very good tool to get insights on some of the questions that Austrian economists asked for a long time. For a long time we were kind of constrained by the ability to answer those questions because the data from the field is not very complete, or we don't know fully the circumstances, how the behavior was affected by different institutions or rules. In the lab we can control for most of those issues pretty well. So questions like how do people exchange and how do they interact with each other? The spontaneous sort of order that emerges in these exchanges can be observed in the lab. So it's not a static model that economists dealt for a long time. The experimental economics also introduces the process and studying the process, how exchange happens. And these are the questions that Austrian economists wondered for a long time about. So this is sort of a method for Austrian economists, I believe, to get some feedback, the data on their ideas and test their hypothesis in a very controlled environment.
And in the last couple of days, you have been interacting with high school students here at Universidad Francisco Marroquín. How has been that experience for you as a teacher?
It was very nice. I come to Guatemala without knowing Spanish, so I'm very impressed with students' ability to understand my English, although it's not my native language either. They were very curious and very involved in the discussions that we had. We just ran an hour ago an experiment with students at University of Francisco Marroquín on electric power auction mechanisms, and I showed them different mechanisms, how the wholesale market in the electric power industry could be organized. And they participated in the experiment and actually made decisions that are very similar to the outcomes that we observed in our research experiments on the same question. So it seems that they are very involved in the tasks that we give them, and I'm very happy that University of Francisco Marroquín with Professor Diego Aysin-Yena, that you have this facility to do this kind of research and use experiments in teaching process at this facility. So it's been a great experience so far, and we have many more events planned.
Well, that's good news for students, isn't it?
It's absolutely a great opportunity for them to advance their economics understanding through being involved in the mechanisms that are applied in the real world and get insights in how those mechanisms work.
Well, Dr. Baltaduonis, thank you very much for sharing these ideas with us, and thank you.